Hello, my people. This is your coach, Marie Sherilyn. Hello, women leaders, entrepreneurs, educated, successful women, Christian spiritual women. My name is Marie Sherilyn. I am Coach Marie Sherilyn, actually. It is my obsession to help women leaders, professional women, successful women manifest their legacy divine masculine husband to create their legacy divine luxury love marriage. I'm checking to see if I am live. Can I hear myself? Yes, I can hear myself. So that's why I'm here today. So what I'm looking decent last let me go live. So one of my major topic in my coaching is no no sex, because I don't want the video to be banned. Well, no sex before marriage. I'm just gonna say no sex before marriage, and real reason why. If this is your first time seeing me, say hello. If you've seen me before and you love and like what I'm sharing on my social media world, may I ask that you drop me a heart emoji? If you're on the replay, type in hashtag replay. So it is such a pleasure to be here with you today. So why I have hammering almost every 3 days. No sex before marriage. It's not because I don't like sex. I love it actually. I'm a Gemini, so you know what's up with Geminis. But the reason is, let me just take it on what I call the divine design, which is from the sacred text. I am a spiritual Christian, so my sacred text is the Bible. Hopefully, you can hear me well. So the divine design. So the last place you're supposed to become one with a man is physically. So you're supposed to get to know him spiritually, soulfully, and physically supposed to get in exchanging body fluids with anyone till you know them very well. So the biblical way or divine way, as I call it, is sex is reserved when you are crystal clear that the person you're gonna lay with, you exchanging fluid with, is indeed somebody you want to be for the rest of your life. That's the reason why sex produce children. Okay, so I mean I'm 48 now, but say, being I have a 3-year-old son, 2.5-year-old son, I would say when you have a child, you can expect that the child is gonna need some kind of physical assistance from you, or a mentorship from you, at least to the child, at least I would say at least between baby say to about 18 and 21 years old. So what comes out of sex is something that's permanent, that's like 20 something years. And some people, I mean, especially today, because life has gotten very interesting as far as the price of living, some people today don't leave their home till they're 35 years old. So the divine design is, because sex create another human being for you to support and love and care for. Divine design is sex is to be reserved with someone you know you're gonna be with for the rest of your life. And 20 years of raising a child is a long time. My son is only three and a half, 3 months and a couple 3 years and a couple months. So I expect to be by his side for a long time, for at least 21, physically helping him, emotionally helping him, financially helping him for at least 25 years old. Okay. So more than that, sex is a covenant. It's a covenant. You know what a covenant is? Some people don't know what a covenant is. You know a contract, right? When you get married, you get in a legal contract by the law of your state, your country. More than that's what's higher, what is higher than a contract is a covenant. And when you have sex with someone, you are entering a covenant. A covenant is supposed to last a lifetime. Just like you can cancel a contract, you can rewrite the word of a contract. Most people don't know how to rewrite the word, to rewrite a covenant. And unless you know how to rewrite a covenant, this covenant, if you had sex with someone, is following you for the rest of your life. So many people, let's say a woman had sex before marriage with 10 men. Most women, by the time they marry, they have been between 5 to 10, probably 20, to some women even more. So you have so many covenant. You basically in a spider web of covenant. Guess what it does to you when you get married? I call it a curse. It's part of the curse. If you have not healed and cut yourself from this covenant, you are carrying contract from with other people with the love of your life who is now your husband. So no sex before marriage will protect you from having a lot of confidence with other people. It's spiritual. You definitely cannot see it, but what you will experience it in your marriage, in your love life. Some women wonder, why do they have such bad luck in other many areas of their life? Well, a lot of it, if you are you when you have sex with someone, with a man, you have intercovenant. His energy is over you spiritually. So therefore, whatever you submit to, when you have sex with someone, you submitting yourself to their energy, even if you haven't said the word "I'm submitting to you." When you allow, because the man energy is the leader. So whoever you have sex with, you are submit themselves their energy. So their luck is following you. What has happened in their lives is following you. Who their granddaddy is, and their daddy was in jail, or their daddy did something to somebody. We inherit what has happened in our family line, and because of covenant, you get in covenant with someone, you basically taking on everything that has happened to them since the beginning of their family history. You taking on all this covenant, which you cannot you don't most people don't know how to break this covenant. So the best way for you not to even tie yourself, not put yourself on the, like what I call a spider web, of like, putting yourself in a spider web of many covenant, is not to have sex before marriage. Biochemically, the second thing is biochemically, when you have sex with someone, especially a woman, you become bonded to that person. Now we can deny it, we can say it was just pleasure and all that stuff, but women, we are not made to have sex with someone and not become attached, which is why a man can just walk away after having sex with a woman and not feel emotionally tied to her, because God made men to be logical. God made us to be emotional. That's the chemistry. We release what's called oxytocin for a man that had no intention of being with you for the rest of your life. You know why you release oxytocin? Because when you have sex with a man, you are telling your body, "This is my husband." In your body, your body is registering this. This is my husband. So therefore, if this is your husband, your body produce oxytocin with bonding with this man, which is why it hurts so much when you've been with someone for 5, 6, 7 months, you consistently having sex with them, and then when you guys break up, because you should only have sex after marriage, after you know without a shadow of a doubt this person will be in your life for the rest of your life, then you break up, you feel so much pain, so much hurt, so much anger. Some people basically check out of the dating scene for at least a year or two because they are so hurt. Guess what? Men are not hired like you. A man can have sex with you and not be in love with you. And to his advantage, because men are made logical to be protector providers, so therefore God made them logical. They can have sex with you. They're not emotionally bonded to you. If he has not produced what's called vasopressin, which he become that's the hormone men produce when they become emotionally attached to you, so they can feel bonded to you. Them having sex with you don't mean much. It's just a pleasure. It's like eating a burger. They saw a burger, they saw you pretty, you beautiful, you sexy. That's like a burger. They saw you, they liked you. Once they eat the burger, they are full. They don't think about the burger till 3 weeks later, or maybe if they want to have a burger like that again. That's why you see a lot of time men will circle back. They'll text you and call you 2 to 3 weeks later, because now they think about the burger they had. But once they were full, they didn't think about you. Some men won't keep in touch with you until they think about that burger again. You're just a burger to them. Actually, there's a lot of science and biology, and that says that the part of the brain of a man that lights up when he sees an attracted woman that he's not yet emotionally bonded to is the same part of his brain that lights up when he see a juicy steak, a juicy burger he would like to eat. You are just a burger, unfortunately. More reason for no sex before marriage. Hmm. When you make him wait, when I make him wait because you demand it, but because you're in your feminine energy, you're in your pretty energy, you are in your open heart energy, you're in your divinity, you're in your legacy energy, and I teach you how to do that I teach you how to do that in my courses. And when he waits and he's releasing vasopressin for you, which is the biochemistry of love for men. He's getting attached to you. He's getting emotionally bonded to you. Actually, a man get deeper attached to you when you are in a relationship with him. He's getting to know him. He's getting to know your personality. Then, if he had sex with you soon, like most women are having sex with men within 2 dates. Well, they are putting themselves in the losing end of the loving game, because men do not fall in love at first sight, or because you pretty or anything like that. They may be attracted to you. They may think you very sexy, but men are not confused between attraction and emotional connection. That's why you see beautiful women. Men will sleep with them, just walk away. Of course, some men are narcissists and abusers, but the majority of men, most men are just logical thinkers. They have to be emotionally bonded to you. So if he has not become emotionally bonded to you, he has not got to get to know you, you have not expressed yourself, you have not expressed your feeling, your heart, your openness, and everything that makes you feminine. So his vasopressin can start be released for you, so he can be connected to you emotionally. You just a burger and a juicy steak. Once he have that, he's gone, and he probably won't think about you. He can be with you for 6 months. Actually, I want to share that with you. Actually, biochemically, when you have sex too early with a man, guess what happened? You interrupt the fall in love process. You interrupt it because you basically, the vasopressin was dropping for you. He was getting to know by the third day, and then you gave him the steak, and then like you messed it up for yourself. Now you have to be an expert in legacy divine femininity to turn the boat around. Now I can do it because I've studied this most of my life. They Women don't have that knowledge to do this. And once you interrupt it, he doesn't see you as wife anymore. He sees you as someone like, one of my mentors, she called that like a companionship type of relationship. He sees you as someone he's gonna spend time with right here, right now, for a couple of months, and he's gonna, when he's ready for his wife, he's gonna go find his wife, because he you interrupted by having sex with him too early. You interrupted the falling in love process. And a lot of women think because they're beautiful, because they make a lot of money, because they're entrepreneur, because they're very smart, they can men will be so enchanted by the way they look and all that stuff. They think they can make them fall in love. No, love, there's a process. The man has to be emotionally connected to you, or attached or bonded to you. If that doesn't happen, you are in the losing end of the dating or love game. And once you give it too soon, the odds are against you. Now, are there unicorn examples that a woman married a really good man that she slept with on the first date? Absolutely. But the other 95% of women who do that, the men see them as the meantime girl. Men see them as the companionship girl. Men, even if the man marries you, you have to remember, men are logical. Even if he marries you, does not mean he sees you as his dream lifetime. So you have to know the game. You have to know the knowledge. You have to know the science, the divine design, the biology, biochemistry, to put all the odds in your side, because a man can say everything, he can take care of you, he can do a lot of things for you, but you will not know, because men are logical, especially men who are high income. Men, they have the money to woo a woman like they know what women like, they know that when you give to a woman, when you take care of a woman, you financially take care of a woman, you give to a woman, you tell her she's beautiful, you adore her. Men can play that game too. But if you put the if even if he's playing a game with you, if you know the science and the divine design, the biochemistry, biology will reveal him to you. can only fake it for so long because once you know the game, okay, once you know how love works, he can't play you. He can try to play you, but he cannot play you at all because you know how love works. This is what I teach people in my program, okay, in my courses. So the third reason why you should not have sex before marriage. The third reason is the research, the biology, the research, the Pew Research, the Marriage Family Institute, or the government, the Census Bureau. There's a lot of research on marriage and dating and all that stuff. The reason why you don't, because you're in that field, but I know it because that's my job to look at research and data and biology and science and divine design and all that stuff that I talk about. You know it. So everything that I have seen, everything I have seen on a statistical level says when a woman have sex with a man, who by the third date, okay, she's more likely to end up divorced. Okay, are we surprised about divorce rate in America right now? 40 the first marriage divorce rate is by 41%. So surprised about that because most of us, including me, before I knew, before I studied love, before I became a master at for a man to fall in love with me, before I knew the dating game, most of us are having sex with men by the second, third date. Okay. So before I became a Christian, I practiced no sex before exclusivity. And because I knew the science, I knew the biology, I knew the numbers, I knew the research, I knew a man doesn't start falling for you until around the 6 to 8 weeks. That's when his vasopressin started releasing 6 to 8 weeks. Okay. So this is what I practiced when I manifested my husband. But now that I'm a Christian, I'm embodying my Christian beliefs. I recommend no sex at all before marriage. You know why? It takes a man 6 to 8 weeks to fall in love with you. Falling six to start fall in love with you. Within 3 to 4 months, he's completely in love with you. He should know enough about you to make a decision that he wants to propose to you. Once he proposes to you, if you practicing like what I call legacy divine femininity, and you be in you are in pretty energy, you are in legacy divine energy, and you are in the science, the research, and you are checking to make sure he's a worthy man for you. Within 6 to 8 months, he's completely in love with you. And most of my clients get married within 6 to 9 months. They get married because they know the science, they know biology, biochemistry. So when should you fall in love? When you should have sex with a man after marriage, okay? After marriage, because by 6 to 9 months, if you are doing everything I teach you and he's a good man, he's serious about marriage, he should be deeply in love with you. And the research, the data shows when you make a man wait to have sex with you, whether you like me, you waited for 6 to 8 weeks. That's how I manifested my husband at 6 week one. That's when I was intimate with him. 6 weeks. I recommend at least you wait for 6 weeks. It increases your probability of staying married. All the research have shown that when you wait to have sex, you are increasing your probability of staying married by a huge amount. I don't know exactly. I think it's at least 20%. A huge amount because the man is more emotionally attached to you. Some men will marry you and not be emotionally attached to you if he sees that be a come up situation for him. It could be a way for him to get out of something. Maybe he wants to use your contact, your influence, whatever he think you're very smart, you can get him closer to where he's going. Yeah, me tell you for that. But if you know the game, if you know the love game and you know how to apply, you know the science, the biology, the divine design, the research and data, that man he will be revealed. The science will reveal him. The biology will reveal him. The divine design will reveal him. You have the knowledge, so you cannot be played. Okay, so whether you have the knowledge or not, just in this video alone, I guarantee you, if you wait longer to have sex with a man, you are increasing the probability of you being in a committed relationship with the man. Okay, so that's the third thing is the research and data. All the research and data have proved that when a woman wait longer to have sex with a man, she has decreased her probability of getting divorced, a probability of a breakup. Okay, but because I'm a Christian and I embody my Christian beliefs, highly recommend. He recommend you have no sex before marriage because it's a covenant you cannot get out of unless you know how to do it, and I know how to do that. When I teach it, I'll teach you how to get yourself out of all these covenants you put yourself into, which has caused bad luck in your life, which has put you under the toxic love curse, which has put you under the the love rejection complex curse you don't even know. And then you have the biology, the biochemistry that says a man does not get emotionally attached to you until he's been around you, getting to know you for a while. And then you have the research. The research show people who have sex too early have a higher rate of divorce. Okay, all these things. Okay, and I highly recommend you get to know a man for at least 90 days plus, getting to know him. 90 days for at least 12 weeks of getting to know a man before you accept his engagement, because you need to be aligned with a man spiritually, soulfully, and lastly physically intimate, physical intimacy. Okay, so I have a course that helps you with that. Okay, right now I'm running a live workshop. It's called 13 Men to Avoid. A lot of you are having sex with men to avoid. That's one of the reasons you're not marrying well. So get in that workshop, send me a DM. And I also have my signature course, Dating and Courtship for Legacy Divine Luxury Love Marriage. That's when I teach you everything. Okay, you can get in the group coaching program, but if you're someone who wants to go fast, if you want to manifest your husband in 6 weeks or less, like I did, you have that go what they say, go hard or go home personality. You need to get in my one-on-one space. This is where my client fastest result is my one-on-one container. Okay, so you can get in the group program, you can get in a one-on-one space. If you're someone like me, you like go hard or go home personality, and you want things done, you want to get it now, you want to get married, engaged or married in the next 12 months or less. The space I guarantee that it is my one-on-one. And I have a workshop coming up, which is 13 men, 13 types of men to avoid getting that. It's only $97. We'll see you soon.